Hey everyone, Shannon here with the Walker team of Intero. It's now April 14th and I'm here to share with you where we are in relation to the real estate market today. I know that last week I told you I would be coming out with a video that covers foreclosures and how they work, and I promise I still am. That one's just going to be out this Thursday. I figured the information in this video is a bit more timely. So let's hop right in. With over 90% of Americans under a shelter-in-place order, many experts are warning that the American economy is heading toward a recession if we're not already in one. What does that mean to the residential real estate market? Tragically, the human toll will forever change and affect families, but the economic impact will rebound with a cycle of downturn, followed by an economic expansion like we've seen play out in the US economy many times over. COVID-19 hit the pause button on the American economy in the middle of March. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley are all calling for a deep dive in the economy in the second quarter of this year. Though we may not yet be in a recession by the technical definition of the word today, most believe history will show that we were in one from April till about June. The same three investment giants also calling for a quick resurgence and a V-shaped reaction within the economy. This is one of the very few times that all three of these finance giants have agreed so closely with one another. Unemployment is another fear that many people have as we move forward. From the initial unemployment numbers released on April 8th, we can see a trend in the industries that are most affected, and keep in mind, this is just a sample size. Those expanded numbers will be released on May 8th. These numbers tell a story, however. The sectors that have been hit the hardest with layoffs and furloughs by the SIP are the sectors that experts say will most likely rebound when the shelter-in-place is lifted. Tell me, who is not running out for a dinner and a movie when all of this is over? Furthermore, unemployment projections by Goldman Sachs show that this unemployment crisis, while deep, will likely be short and recover quickly, especially when compared to what we saw in both the Great Depression and the Great Recession. So, are we headed for another housing crash? As I've discussed in many of my previous videos, the past, however, shows us that most recessions do not adversely impact home values. Doug Bryan, CEO of Mind Property Management, explains, with the exception of two recessions, the Great Recession and the Gulf War recession, no other recession impacted the U.S. housing market. CoreLogic, in a study of the last 5 recessions, found the same. This graph highlights their findings. So what are the experts saying this time? Ali Wolf, chief economist with the Myers Research. Last time housing led the recession. This time it's poised to bring us out. John Burns, founder of John Burns Consulting, also revealed that his firm's research concluded that recessions caused by a pandemic usually do not significantly impact home values. Historical analysis shows us that pandemics are usually V-shaped, sharp recessions that recover quickly enough to provide little damage to home prices. In our local market, the majority of home buyers do not fall into the service category, and many of the Silicon Valley giants are actually hiring. Additionally, in taking a look at our local MLS statistics, you can see that the pending sales are remaining consistent. They're obviously muted due to some challenges in viewings and showings, but they are still consistent and keeping us in a seller's market. From expert financial institutions to business leaders across the country, we can clearly see that the anticipation of a quick return to normal once the current crisis subsides is really not too far away. In essence, this won't last forever, and we will get back to growth mode. The bottom line, if we're not in a recession yet, we're about to be in one. This time, however, housing will be the sector that leads the economy to recovery. Lives and businesses are being impacted by the coronavirus, but experts do see a light at the end of the tunnel. As the economy slows down due to the health crisis, we can take guidance and advice from experts that this too will pass. Again, I'm Shannon Ellison. I'm here to navigate and educate, not speculate and fabricate. So if you haven't yet, click on that follow button or subscribe to me for more weekly content, and I'll see you guys next week. Actually, I'll see you this Thursday in my foreclosures video, as I promised. All right, see you guys soon. Bye-bye.